tie a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So you're not really focusing. You're not really able to focus on anything else.
No.
Yeah. Okay. So you definitely find that smoking helps with these sort of not so good feelings. What if anything, there may be lots of things, there may be nothing, but what, if anything, do you find apart from cannabis helps with these feelings, so the before feelings?
After a really good session at the gym.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So really good session in the gym. Do you know why that is?
No.
So, when you go to the gym, you work out, your body releases endorphins, yeah? And endorphins make you feel really good. So, it's a really natural way of letting go of tension in your body and letting go of these sort of frustrating thoughts and kind of distracting your mind a little bit. And your body gets flooded with all these endorphins, and that's why you feel so good after the gym.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Is there anything else?
Not really. There's not a lot. Probably, probably drinking a bit and hanging out with mates.
Yeah, so drinking alcohol. Hanging with mates. Cool. Okay. So this is a thing that, if it's okay with you, if we could keep referring back to, because what I would like to do is, it's great and so good that you enjoy going to the gym and that you find that really helps with these before feelings. But what I would like to do, not today because I don't want to do too much today, but I'd like to try and find out a couple of other things that may help you with these other feelings too, that aren't using substances.
Yep.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Does that sound alright?
Yeah.
At the moment, this is a fantastic one, and it's a great one that you're already implementing in your day, because it's not daily you go to the gym, is it? It's sort of every couple of days. So you're implementing it weekly into your life, which is amazing. So what I would like to do is to try and build on this and sort of see what else we can do around these other ones that aren't substances.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah? Cool. That's really good. Okay, so would you like a copy of this?
No, it's alright.
No, so I'm going to hold on to it if that's okay, and then that way each session we can sort of bring it out and work on it and sort of see where you're at and things like that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. Thank you. Okay, so I know the last time we sort of had a chat, there's been some issues around sort of who you're hanging out with and the things that you guys get up to and things like that.
Yeah.
And I know that this can be a bit of a touchy subject, and I understand that they're friends and all of that sort of stuff. But what I would sort of like to do is, it's a bit of an activity around, it's called playing the tape through. So what it is it's a lot of the time when something happens, not that it's a predetermined thing, but a lot of the time when stuff happens, it can be something that you may have done in the past, so you kind of know what the outcome of your actions is going to be. So, do you kind of see where I'm going with this a little bit?
Yeah.
So, in terms of a general night out with your friends, what does that usually look like? What do you guys do?
We normally go out to the shed.
Yeah.
And have a few drinks.
Yeah.
Have a lot of drinks.
Yeah. Drinks. Yeah.
And then I guess then we just sort of muck around and sometimes go into town.
Mm-hmm. Go into town. Then what happens?
We've tried a few times, I guess, to get into some of the clubs around here.
Yeah.
Sometimes I can get in, sometimes I can't.
Yeah. And so what happens when you can't?
I suppose the last time I couldn't, I ended up in a bit of a fight with the bouncer. Yeah. And then, got in a bit of trouble.
Yeah. And then what happens when you do get in?
we get more drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I know, passed out before.
Yeah. At the club?
Yeah, just outside.
Yeah. And then, does your night kind of end there, like after you pass out? Or?
Yeah, it usually ends with Mum having to come out and pick me up, and it doesn't make her happy.
Yeah. Okay, so already what I can see is that there's a few different points where you could implement different things so that your night doesn't end up with Mum having to come get you.
Yeah.
Yeah? Where do you think that they are?
Probably the point where I decided to go into town.
Yeah, so this whole going into town business.
It's just boring at home.
Yeah. So what is something else that you could do here?
I don't know, I could always, I guess, bring the Xbox out and we could,
Yeah.
you know, play some Fortnite and...
Yeah. How about if we go back even further? Could you do something else apart from the shed?
Well, not allowed to drink inside the house,
Yeah.
Mum says.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm trying to stay away from the family.
Okay. So going out to the shed is your option?
Yeah.
Okay, we can work with that. So bringing out the Xbox, what else? Do you play board games? Do you...
Not really.
No, do you...
Oh, we have a pool table.
Pool table?
Yeah.
So you could have like a bit of a pool competition?
Yeah.
Pool comp? Maybe one more thing you could do. Do you reckon you could probably drink some water in here somewhere too?
Yeah, definitely.
Drink water. How about like, could you sort of, and I know that this would be quite hard to do, but it's also important, could you set a time that people need to leave?
I think if I blamed it on my mum,
Yeah.
then we could. Because then if I said, "Oh, look, Mum says we've got to finish up by midnight,"
Yeah.
you know.
Because sometimes like it can be that you don't have a time limit. So you can kind of get to this point, like where you muck around, you play some pool, you play the Xbox, and then it's kind of like, all right, what do we do next? Let's go into town. Or if you've got a time for people to leave, and you like can kind of use Mum a little bit like that, and I'm sure Mum would be fine with it, then that cuts out all of this, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So that's kind of like rewriting your night a little bit.
Kind of feels like you're missing out on stuff,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
probably, you know,
Yeah.
probably safer to not go out and carry on.
In terms of like, I understand like missing out on a few things, but in terms of like not going from here to here, so this passing
Yeah.
out outside the club or getting into a fight with a bouncer when you don't get in, what sort of, if you were to scale it on like the level of importance to you at the moment, where do you sort of sit with that?
I think it's come to a point where I need to just be at home.
Yeah. And look, there's nothing to say, and I mean, I think it's really, really important to also remember too that trying to get into clubs, you're underage.
Yeah.
So, like, whether or not you get in, it's still illegal.
Yeah.
So, getting into a fight with a bouncer who's just trying to do his job as well
Yeah.
is probably not great, really. When you could be waiting just a couple more months, because how old are you, Lee? You're 16 at the moment, you're nearly 17. You don't really want to get like a bad name for yourself
Yeah.
with all the bouncers, hey? It would be nice, do you reckon we could trial this?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, and I'm not saying that this has to be it, but it's just sort of more around giving something else a bit of a crack.
Yeah.
So that you can sort of see how you go.
Yeah.
Yeah? So even if you want to try, like you can try all three if you like, or you can try just one of the things, or you can try two.
Yeah, well, I feel like if I bring my Xbox out, we'd spend all night playing Xbox,
Okay.
and we probably would drink more, you know, soft drink.
Yeah.
Drinks so
So
just
maybe
game.
having soft drink as an option as well. Soft drink as an option. I'm sure Mum would support that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So it's Thursday now, but do you guys have plans for Saturday?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is this kind of what your plans look like?
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you reckon you could try and do these 3 this Saturday night, or do you feel like that's a bit soon?
I reckon, look, since I made tonight, I reckon if I just say to them, hey, bring all your deck gaming gear with you.
Yeah.
We'll have a big comp and yeah.
Sounds really good. That sounds awesome. Okay. Well, I think that's a good start with that.
Yeah.
That sounds really good. Okay. The other thing that I would like to talk to you about is, so we have a bit of a program here called Wild. Have you ever heard of that before?
No.
No. So Wild is our adventure therapy program. So what Wild does is it works with young people around sort of positive risk taking and building resilience and things like that. So in terms of that, so they do different activities like rock climbing, surfing.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Hiking. Oh, what else have they done? They do lots and lots and lots of different things, but it's all around sort of getting those natural highs in a safe, positive way.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah? So they do a lot of things around like family work and things like that too, so working with you and mum and trying to work on that relationship. And it's also run in conjunction with Victoria Police.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Oh, I don't like the police part of it.
Yeah. So the idea of it being run with Victoria Police is so that you can start developing positive relationships with the police.
Yeah, I think, but they all know me as not a good kid, so.
Yeah. It'd be quite good though to break that stereotype a little bit, wouldn't it? And get them to get to know you and...
Yeah, so that'd be good if they see a different
So
side.
that's the idea. So
Yeah.
they don't come in uniform or anything like that. They come sort of in their casual clothes and they just want to come and hang out and do activities and things like that with you as well. And at the end as well, you get to go on a really big camp, which is very cool.
That's sweet. Yeah.
So what we can do is I can take you down to meet Mia, if you like. So Mia's who runs Wild, which is really cool. And she can tell you a little bit more about it and maybe sort of get the referral process a little bit started. I had a bit of a chat to her and she thinks it would be great.
Yeah, that was really good because I like the outdoors type stuff. So yeah.
So it's all about sort of getting you out and doing things, meeting different people, doing that positive
really
risk taking and things like that. Sweet. All right. So, what have we done today?
We've made a plan for the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably better than mine. Talked about, I guess, how cannabis makes me feel.
Yep. So we talked a little bit about how you feel before, how you feel during, and then how you feel after using it. And we did. We made a bit of a plan around this weekend and sort of giving yourself some different options and playing your tape through and things like that. And I would like to keep playing the tape through for all different kinds of scenarios as well. So maybe next week we can try something else.
Yeah.
So, and that's what I'd kind of like to do each week, is to sort of do similar activities but just for different scenarios, just so that we can sort of get a little bit of a routine around that and a bit of consistency and sort of developing your understanding around different things. For the next week, how do you feel about keeping track of your use?
Do that.
So we've sort of done that a little bit in the past. So what I'd like you to do is to kind of keep a little bit of a diary, and I've got a diary for you. So it's got each day here, and then it's got the time, so the time that you use, how much you use, where you are, and then how you're feeling. Yeah?
Yeah.
So it's got all of those options. So each time that you use, if you can fill that out.
Yeah,
I know you've been really good with this in the past as well, so it'd be awesome to keep track of it. So, and again, the reasoning behind this is so that we can sort of see when your times are that you are using the most. And if there's something else that we could maybe do during that time, where you are, like who you're with, all that sort of stuff, and sort of seeing again what else we can do during those times, and then how you're feeling and what else we can do as opposed to using substances.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, do that.
Sweet. That would be great. All right.